Okay. Can everybody hear me? Sound all right? Testing, testing. One, two, three. Um. So today, it's another missing persons case. This one is Indiana. Yes, sounds fine. Yeah. So this one is a missing case from Indiana. It is all righty then. It is from. Let me just check. Cloverdale, Indiana. So, those of you from Indiana, if you know Cloverdale, that's where we're covering today. So, as I'm going to show you now, I got this off Facebook. It was shared in the Facebook group. This is what I got when I looked it up. I looked it up on YouTube. I looked it up on Google, and this is what I got: a 38-second clip from the news, the local news, and it looks like, I don't know whether it's the local church or something along them lines. They did a video, and that's literally it. That's all I could find regarding content or information around it. But I have done my due diligence. I've dug in, and I have brought out some information for you. Right. So today's case is Hope Duncan from Indiana. He was last seen June 17th, 25. She's 23. Now, her height and weight, they vary through different things, but that's not major. So here we've got, she's 5'7", and she weighs 155 pounds. I've made a short video with little things and that, that I found that I felt it was important for you to see. Um, I've posted the missing flyers, so if you can share that, that's on the community page. Here's one of them, and here's another one. Now, this one's more attractive on the eye, but less detail. And yeah, so all we can do is put out what I've got, and that's what I plan to do. So I did go on Google Maps to have a look around the area of where she was last seen. So we pre-recorded that. That was a bit of trial and error because I've never done that before, as in pre-recorded on the laptop that way. But it seemed to work, and we'll go over that. So first of all, here's Hope. This is Hope. She's 23 years old. Uh, no one's covering it. It's been going on a month now. Nobody's covering it. So I wanted to give her some attention as best I can. Let's go to the clip, and then I'll go into what I've got for you. Okay, so here's the clip that I made. This is Hope. So Hope Duncan is 23 and was last seen June 17th. She had black hair. She has black hair, sorry, strawberry blonde side in her hair, blue eyes, and she also has distinctive tattoos, including a lightning bolt on her right cheek, um, a, a black hand tattoo, and a skeleton tattoo on her arm. So they're distinctive markers for her. Let's have a look. What else we got? At the time of this flyer, was made, family stated, despite efforts to contact local authorities, no updates have been received on her case. So nothing has come through via updates for the family or anything like that. It's been pretty hush hush. But Missing in America have put out some more detailed information. This is what I found for them. I'll let this video play first. It's nearly finished. So if I read out what they said, it says Hope Duncton, Cleveland, Indiana, last seen June 17th, age 23, 5'7", 155 pound. Missing in America have verified it's an actual missing person case and linked her database entry in their post. I've linked that in the description for you if you want to have a look at that. They asked to call 911 if any information that might help find Hope. Police also have made a brief statement via Facebook. So, Matt Amos from ISP Putnamville is currently working a missing person case. If you have any information concerning the individual described below, please contact Putnamville State Police Post at 1-800-742-0717. They have Hope as 23, 5'5", and 130 pounds. She was last seen at the Cloverdale Laundry Depot in Cloverdale, Indiana at 8/11, June 17th. So that's the information that I gathered through Facebook and things like that. Hello, Mustang. Hello, Cindy. Aurora. Mustang. Cindy again. Aurora. No, that's Mustang. Anyway, so that's the information that I gathered through that, and this is where I got that information, just so you know that I haven't just made up a case and presented it to you. So this is Missing in America, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is Missing in America. Now, a lot of this I'd already read out, so I left out. I just put the verification. There's a link to this post in the description if anybody's interested in covering it and seeing if Missing in America have had any more information. The database link is also there for any creators that want to cover it. This is from ISP. This is the information I just read out that ISP gave. So it's Hope Trinity Duncan, but they've got it as Hope T. Duncan here. So, like I said, this was my Google results on YouTube. Type the name in, Missing Indiana, 3 videos come up, but 2 of them were the same. They were just different news agencies. Articles that I went through, there was less information in the articles than there was on the flyers. This is where she was last seen. Sorry, this is where she was last seen. So here she is in the laundromat. This is her. This looks like she's leaving here. Here she is. This is what I've taken from. So what I see in this picture that I find that's important. So the trousers, they're like a sandy yellow colour. That's important, I feel like, to identify her. A small grey silver backpack. It just looks like one that you would, put your phone in, your purse in, belongings like that. It's not like, let's go camping, let's go out. It's nothing along them lines. I have reached out to the family on Facebook. I've sent messages out asking if they'd like to come on, because it seems they are asking for assistance. A couple truck stops. Yeah, I think you might see in the Google Maps thing what's surrounding this. So that'll be good. like I said, I've never done the Google Maps thing, so yeah, satchel, yeah, kind of like, yeah. So black hoodie, I'd say that's a black hoodie or a black jacket, like a woolly type one. And it looks like there's a cream coat in her arm. I could be mistaken, but I know it's a carrier bag in one arm, in one hand, in the hand, and then over her arm, it looks like it could be a cream coat. Now, questions that I have about this case in general. Before I get to that, Aurora, if you want to come up, and if anybody else would like to come up and talk about the case, I'll drop the link, and we can go over it. So, 1 second. So, let me just. I'm not gonna eat meat no more. Okay, okay, Ron. So there's the link if anybody wants to come up. Aurora, if you come up because you're basically part of the furniture. Good evening, Chopper Harris, or good night, actually. So while I wait for Aurora, here she is. Hello, Aurora.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Let's take this image off. I'm going to put another image of her up, just so people have got a visual. So, as you come up, oh, it went straight back down. There we go. So, questions I have regarding the case in general so far. Was she there doing laundry, or could she have met or planned to meet someone there? How long was she in there for, if waiting and not doing laundry? Have local businesses been contacted for CCTV outside their premises? You know, so we can build like a timeline of events and things like that. Any vehicles of interest? And then I've got like just a few questions for the family. They're nothing like gruesome. Hi, Mark. Nothing gruesome. Before I move on, Aurora, have you got any questions surrounding the case as a whole?
No, my main question would be about the cameras around there.
Yeah, the cameras.
Yeah.
Well, as you'll see, have the babies hatched yet, Aurora? As you'll see in a minute, it doesn't look like there is many businesses like with cameras. Some of them, like they definitely will have cameras.
Yeah.
But some of them they don't look like they do. So, questions for the family I'd like to ask. Has Hope been acting different of late? Distant, combative, emotional? Does Hope have a partner or a new love interest? If she was there for laundry, was this her regular place, or have you noticed a change in her regular routine? And then I have, is there a member of the family who would not usually lose contact with? That's the last one that I'd ask of the family. How long ago was this? June 17th was the last time she was seen, Karen. And then I've got questions I have for law enforcement. Do we have a location of her last phone ping? Obviously, these are just questions that I have. Law enforcement can't always give away this information because they're building a case right from the get-go. So, do we have any idea what type of case this is looking up to be? Trafficking, murder, or just moved away, doesn't want any contact with the family anymore? Because it happens. Without names being dropped, do we have any persons of interest? Is there any form of digital footprint left behind that could help with the case or along with the public? Okay, so that's that. Let me play this quick news clip and then we'll go into the googly.
Yeah.
that we did?
Yes.
Aurora, behave, please.
Joining us, I'm Julia Prickett. New tonight, Indiana State Police are currently working a missing persons case, trying to locate a 23-year-old woman last seen on June 17th in Putnam County. According to the Indiana State Police Sergeant Matt Ames, 23-year-old Hope T. Duncan was last seen at the Cloverdale Laundry Depot at 8:11 on June 17th. And at this time, no silver alert has been issued. Indiana State Police is encouraging those with information on Duncan's whereabouts to contact ISP Putnamville Post at 1-800-742-0717. And
Yeah, pointy on the light, please. Here's an interesting question, Aurora.
Yeah.
Who does she live with, and has she a history of this type of action? So, does she often go missing? And things like that. So,
And we don't
that
really
is
have any of that
literally,
information.
yeah, that is literally it from what's it called? The media. That's it. There's another clip, but it's the same wording, and that's it. It's literally that's it. There's nothing else out there. We don't know anything like that. What I do know is she does have children. I've seen a post. Let me get that post up for you that mentions children. I don't know if this is a family member or if it's just like an admin in the group. I don't know.
Okay.
So Indiana State Police are actively searching for Hope Duncan, missing since June 17th, being dropped off. So she was dropped off at Cloverdale Laundromat. It's not like her or to not call or show up. Could be in Cloverdale, Poland, or Knot or Qatar area. She is in danger. Everyone, her kids, are very worried. Needing to know she's okay. Please share. Contact State Police, Putnamville District, number below. Again, I can read that number out for you now, which is
We don't know any of that, Chopper.
where is the number? I've got it here somewhere. Oh yeah, 1-800-742-0717. So 1-800. Oh, what have I done? Okay. Silly me. Let's put it in the chat for you. 1-800 742 0717. So that's the number they want you to contact. The Bishop, formerly known as the Lulu, hello. Lake has a ton of empty cabins. I hope they're checked. Well, I can imagine that they're doing a thorough investigation. So that's the post that I got off Facebook. That was, I believe it was an admin. Actually, it could be a family member, but I blacked out all the family members as I don't want them being harassed.
Yeah.
Does she have custody of the children? Women won't usually leave their children. Most women, anyway. I did have a little peek at her Facebook. I'm not going to lie. There is pictures of her with children. It's where I got some of these images of her. But I didn't get on with the kids in, obviously. She just seems like she's having a good time on her Facebook. She shares a lot of religious stuff. and you know, a lot of positive things. It's not, you know, it's not like all negative and that. So here's my. Yeah, let's get these up again because these are the last images. These are the last images we know of her. And I actually used these to verify that I'd got the right laundromat because we Googled them and there was loads like in the vicinity. But I used the lights and the windows here. Now, the images that I've got of the laundromat look, as you can see, are older. But as you can see, if you look at the windows, they've just painted them. So this looks like it was having the work done. But if you look at the lights and the ceiling and things like that, it is the same place. Yeah. And this is like the car park in front of the building. These aren't the best of images. This is why we did the Google Maps. Yeah, see? And we'll go on to the Google Maps. If I get the Google Maps up, put us over here. Yeah, we're over there now. Take this image off. Present screen. Hang on, let's take this image off. Let's try this way. No, it won't let me do it that way. So if we open my videos, there we are. Back to StreamYard, present, share screen, no audio in the video. Share. So add to stage. Okay. So this is what we got. So what we did was we went in we went into Google Maps. We found the location, and we had a look around. See, like I had an area of interest to the back of the building. In a minute, you'll see. But as you see, when we get there, it's just a space for a vehicle. But that's where I had the interest in. I did this earlier. I screen recorded. It was chaotic because we didn't know what we was doing, but we got there, didn't we, Aurora?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the chat while we're doing this. So we got Hey Mustang. So as you can see, this is what's opposite. Oh look, Ruckus. I actually focused on the bins for you there, mate. I wanted you to see that there's bins in the area and they look well maintained. I thought that would be of interest to you. That she fancies doesn't scream religious to me. Well, you know, in this day and age, yeah, people walk around in all sorts of clothing, then go to church in all sorts of clothing. Hopefully she's safe. Well, yeah, we hope so. We hope that it's just a misunderstanding and it's case closed in a few days' time. But we're going to put it out there. Nobody's putting it out there, so we're going to do it. Hopefully other creators pick up on it and can do a short little video or something along them lines on it too.
Yes, it's been a month already. Almost.
You're welcome, Karen. So, as you can see, I wanted to look down the side of the building here, well, the back of the building. I was interested in that little car parking space. Yeah, the bins are safe, lookers. See this building in front of us here. This is a bank. So this building here in front of us should have CCTV, with it being a bank.
Yeah.
We go down now. 2 active warrants on who? Look, so we go down the side of the bank now, down Main Street, I believe it is. It looked residential, so we didn't have too much of an interest, but then we found out. Believe it or not, there's a Marathon best gas station there. As we all know, they always tend to pop up in these cases, so that'll get the blood going. I can't confirm that, but she did have children. That's all I can confirm. There's pictures of her on her Facebook with her children. They all look happy, and you know, there's and a white van. Yeah, well, there's a van in a minute. So we're going down now. This is it does say in the window, but I can't see it. Look, they buy liquidated companies or something along them lines. Yeah, well, I wasn't on about checking a bank account because I was just on about that's a bank, so there should be some CCTV. And a Ron Logan. Another bin there, Ruckus, just so you know. So I'm not sure what these buildings are here. I should have clicked on them, really. I didn't know. But yeah, they don't look like they have CCTV on the outside, but we don't know. In this day and age, cameras are so tiny and things like that. There's a house there. Here's a community centre in front, so I would imagine there'd be some form of CCTV here. It says community building, so here's a man in a van or truck. Please do not harass this man. He's not a suspect, thank you. He's just on Google Maps. She may have met a new guy, not as good as she thought he was, and got into some mess. Hopefully, she can't get home. She can get home soon. Yeah, hopefully. So, yeah, the guy in the video is not a suspect. He's just on Google Maps. So we go back down now, because what I do is I went down each avenue to show you what's around. We've now jumped forward a bit. Here opposite, I think this is where the studio is and that. Let's have a look. Let it. Yeah, there's a barber shop. The next to the barber shop, that's a studio, and then this building here, because I was doing a clicky on them.
Oh.
Got along well. I don't know. Like I said, there's no information. The family have tried what they can on Facebook, and it looks like Ellie have responded to it. So they put something out in response to it. What's going on with the cases? Probably Ellie keeping it close to the chest. They've started building their case, and they don't want much out there because they have an idea of what they've got to do. No. Again, now this is interesting as we go down the back of the Marathon train, petrol station, gas station, as you should call it. Reason for it is just the type of area it is. Now you imagine it's 8:11 when she was last seen in the Marathon, in the the laundromat. You imagine this area here. Well, I have reached out to the family to see if they want to come on and that, but it's down to them. See how it's all like you got. Imagine being like she could have been lured over to this car park. This is where I was asking about a vehicle of interest. Was there a vehicle of interest in the area? Did it come from this car park, maybe? And if you look down the back, there's some warehouses. Now, Aurora said with the big doors, and I explained to her that's because of like forklift trucks and things like that. That's why they're like that. And sometimes they bring the vans in at night. I don't know. It just says 811. This is what I'm saying to you. And see, you could say like look up, because we did look up the timings that this place opens to see if that could give us an answer. See, there's a health centre here, but again, it's 24 hours, so that wasn't helpful. But hopefully, one of the family members get back to me, and they either come on or they give me as much information as they can, in a way that they can. And obviously, it's information that I don't want to affect the case. Now, believe it or not, this is a restaurant / takeaway. I was a bit shocked about that, to be honest. Yeah. Yielding. Well, she got a lift there, and then nobody's heard of her. So my question is, was she there doing laundry, or was she there to meet someone? Like, these are the sort of questions that I want to know. She didn't look like she had a carrier bag in one hand and a little backpack. It looked like she was there to meet someone. Yeah, in my eyes. But if she had laundry going, that raises all sorts of questions.
Yeah.
That's a credit union thing, isn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So you'd imagine that I'd have cameras as well.
Yeah.
Exactly, Mrs. P. Pick up, drop off. Yeah. It's sad that it's a month old now, this is, and there really isn't any information.
Yeah.
If you are in any missing persons Facebook groups, please share this in there. I'm not bothered about views. I don't get paid for views. I rely on donations and things like that. So views don't affect me. I want views on the cases purely for the family, because that they haven't got no media attention at all. I can't find any media attention for them anyway. No media attention. It doesn't look like anybody's picked the case up. Hopefully, spreading the case, spreading the live can help, even if it get someone who's a creator to say, I'll cover it, I'll do this, I'll do that. Maybe it'll spring a family member to say, I'll go on there, I'll speak to his audience, and that way we can help out where we can. I'm here and listening. Well done. You're doing good there. Well done. So before we end it, because I don't want to just end it like that, does anyone want to come up and go over what we do know? Because I know there's not a lot, but I just thought it would help, especially with majority of the audience here being in Indiana or around Indiana or used to live in Indiana and all those things. Honestly, yeah. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. You're welcome. Rescue, like I said, I found 2 clips One was Fox News, and the other one I played. I don't know who they was, and them literally like 30-second clips. That's it.
Mm.
And the articles, you'd be disgusted. I mean, they're literally less than what's in the flyer. So, any words on it, Aurora?
No, I just think like um with some of the businesses that are around there should be cameras to at least hopefully determine like what direction she went, if she was with someone when she left, or if they saw someone following her or something. But I don't know, since they haven't put out any updates, we don't know if they have seen anything like that on cameras.
Okay, so she was last seen the 17th of June, so nearly a month today. Nearly a month today. I haven't seen any Facebook groups set up for her yet, but they are active in the Indiana group. There's a Indiana missing persons group. The family were in there posting the flyer and that in there, asking for help with media assistance. They're not getting any sort of help. Missing in America might actually, if Missing in America make a Facebook group, it's all hands off, as in Missing in America will decide who they speak to. Missing in America will decide where they get shared and things like that. Missing in America are good at what they do, though, so I won't begrudge them. Yeah, Noi, this is a missing person. You can clear off. Seriously, you know, why would you come up on a missing person? It's not about you. It's about a missing person. So yeah, that's literally it. If anybody wants to come up again, I'll drop the link, and we'll go through her images just to help share a face. Because if we can share a face, then we can get her out there.
Yeah, and the flyers are on the community page.
Yeah, this flyer is catchy on the eye, but it doesn't have as much information. I've shared both of the flyers on the community page for you to, if you press on them, it'll full screen them, and then you can see. I don't know what they have, Chopper, about footage wise, but you would think if it helped, build a timeline. Like how they do, they always do. They build a timeline of like their last known activities.
Yeah.
Father's Day 5 years ago. Yeah. So the link's there if anybody wants to come up. This is one of the images being shared. It's, as you can see, it's on that flyer. So share these images as well. Screenshot the screen, or because it'll help identify her. If you come across someone you think might be her, it'll just make it easier. She does look like she's having like she's got a positive life. She doesn't seem to, have any negativity on her Facebook or anything like that. But again, that could have all been removed. This is, some people prefer to see maps like this. So I've got it like this. This is I've circled where the laundromat is, and then you got Market Street, and then you got Main Street. And here it is. As a map image like that. You're seeing up close. I went over up close to show you. Here's the face. Here's a. Hi, Randy. Here's a face. Share a face. Let's get a scene. Let's make it. Let's make the case visible to everyone. Everybody get involved somehow. No, I'm not letting him on. He's not allowed on my channel. He doesn't want to come on and talk about cases or anything like that. He just wants to come on and disrupt people. So again, I don't like this new StreamYard. It's terrible. And this is her. It looks like she's at the mall or something, like at a diner. And it says Merry Christmas in the background, I believe. Yeah. So nobody wants to come up. Okay. Okay, well, I don't want to drag it out. That's, nobody wants to come up and talk. That's fine. That's all the information I have. I've been around the area for years in the Google Maps to show you what it's like around there. For those that can't get there, I've read all the information. I've been everywhere for information. There's nothing. No, it's okay. You're all right. You've been on enough anyway lately. People are bored of you. Yeah. So I'm not able to. It's okay. Yeah. So this is Boss is here. This is what she looks like. This is a I just don't want to. Hello, Bossy.
Hi, how are you? I'm sorry I'm really late today.
Hey.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, life
No,
happens.
you're not welcome. Stop trying to come up. You're never going to be allowed on.
You know, if you don't have good intentions towards any family or victims in cases like this, just kick rocks. I mean, like, why even bother?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
You've got nothing better to do with your life than to harass others.
You've gone. Have I gone?
I think just Bossy.
Reflecting.
Okay, so you're back. No, you can write in my private chat all you want. You can write, I'm here, you're not welcome. This is a case, and you messed up the Delphi case with your lies, your misinformation, abusing the family. Don't talk about Frank like that, Bossy. He's the host. Yeah. So there's literally, it's sad because it's a month on and there's nothing. I'll be keeping an eye on the case because I want to, present as much information as I can. Today, I wanted to get it out here because I want to hopefully attract attention off the family that, there are channels out here that we don't care about views. We want to try and, get as many cases out as possible. And hopefully them coming on can help the case if they want to come on. Or if they just want to, email me. My email's on the screen. I'll be frank294@gmail.com and just email me information on the case and let me know who you are and I'll get the information out. Share what I can and what you want, and let's help Hope get found. Bring her home to her kids.
I might echo because I'm in a hallway, but I I was gonna say, is there, anything we can do? Like, I think I looked and it's not far of a drive from me, but like, maybe, and if you could reach out to the family, a certain area, they think that maybe we could look, I'll be more than willing to go out and do some boots on the ground.
Well, I've got some locations that I can give you, as in, you know, that you could go and like drive around and like have a walk around the town and see if you can spot anyone matching a description or anything. Do you know what I mean? But I won't be sending you into the wilderness.
Well, and not only that, but like maybe just spread awareness, like, are you aware that
Yeah.
such and such is missing and
Yeah.
stuff like that, because that helps a lot, you know, if people know. Because I know, like, I'm from a small town, and a lot of times I don't even know people are missing because I'm not on Facebook or anything like that. So,
Mm.
oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's my 24-year-old daughter being a child.
Okay. So
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
no, it's fine. So Aurora, anything to say?
No, Miss P is saying too. She could come up and post flyers. That would be great.
Oh, awesome. Like maybe we could even meet up or something. So, cause I know I think from what we talked about, it's a little bit of a drive for me, but, I gotta go in another room. I'm getting ready to babysit, so I never turned down that opportunity.
Maybe we could send you some money. You could get some flyers printed off and then go down like, you know, what I just showed on the laundromat, like, and just walk around in that area, ask local businesses if you can stick a flyer in the window, or
Yeah.
you know, hand them out to local people that are there. You know,
Sure.
just you know, 'cause
And
that's the
actually,
area
I
of
would,
interest. Go on.
sure. And actually, I could even along my way back stop at a few like more prominent towns and see if I could put a poster up here or there in a high traffic
Yeah.
area. So
Yeah.
that way it's not just that area, it's the surrounding communities as well.
Yeah. Yeah, putting them through letterboxes. Maybe Randy could get one of his famous walks on. If he's still in the chat, maybe he could get one of his famous walks on.
Maybe he could. Uh-oh, my camera's the wrong way. How do I turn it around? How
You
do I do that
gotta-
on the front facing camera? Got my hair all up in a
See-
messy bun today. I pulled a Charles.
If you look at the camera, there's like a little arrow on it.
Yeah.
Press the arrow, and it should say front and back camera.
All right, hang on. Harry! No, Harry! My daughter's making fun of your accent, Gibbo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is why I wasn't going to call in and I was only listening. Hermione.
No, Randy, I was saying maybe you could do a walk. I don't know, like how you'd feel about that, but maybe you could do a walk for her.
Say hi.
Oh,
An awareness walk, like.
Hi,
hi, baby.
She says, hi, everyone. I'm getting so big. Yes, I am. Hi. She's happy Grams is here. Isn't she adorable?
Yeah.
Hi. How are you doing today? Oh, no, not me, not you, not Hermione.
You can do a walk. Okay, well, that's all I've got for this case at the moment. Like I said, I'm not going to bother the family. I'm not going to, you know, keep nagging at them. but I've sent a message out to a few family members. I've commented in the group. I shared this live in the group, but I don't know why he keeps asking me to verify who I. You know, like when you join a group, he keeps asking me to do that every time. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I've done what I can. As in reaching out, I've done what I can media wise. I will keep an eye out on the case. If there's any updates or any more information, I will move them over to videos now, and I will make a video for you on the case. Aurora.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say before we shut off?
No, I'm just thinking if there's a lot of people from Indiana who watches, like you can share like the posters on your normal social media and stuff on Facebook and whatever you use.
Yes,
good.
Yeah.
absolutely. And share it on YouTube. And even if you're not someone who likes to share it by word of mouth. I mean, that goes a long way, because even though you may not have a picture or something right in front of them, hopefully that person might, be able to
Yeah.
go home and refer them back to your YouTube or Facebook or social media so that they can get some info and get eyes on the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up now. Bossy, thank you for coming up as a local resident.
Yeah, sorry, I had to come up
Aurora?
and disrupt.
Aurora?
Yeah.
Well, you're part of the furniture, aren't you? I'll see you guys in voices, those that are in the Discord. If you are a member and you're not in the Discord and you would like to be in the Discord, drop me an email. I'll drop you a link. Yes, from rescue. Exactly. That's what it's about. Yeah. Anything else? That is it. We've done what we can. Hopefully, the family get back to me. If they don't, that's their prerogative. Let's not harass the families. That's not what we do. Let's support them and stick to what we know. Let's not, it's okay to have an opinion and it's okay to have a discussion on it, but let's not, jump down the wagon hole that, Chomo Farm over there did it. Because often that will be dying out soon. I'll send you a message, Ron. Okay. So I'll speak to you all later. Thanks for coming. And Aurora, as always, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I'll see you all later.
Yeah. Bye.